Awab Habib, University of Louisville, class of 2015, account executive, the Madison Square Garden Company.
Matt Schafer, University of Louisville, class of 2015, with the Minnesota Timberwolves and Lynx as an account executive.
Everyone in the world would love to work in sports. It's a glamorous job. There's so much you can do. You watch sports all the time. You probably follow them, your favorite teams, but you don't really know what avenue to go. And there's so many different routes you can take. So dream job ever is just to be a GM. Like, I'd love to be a GM of a team. It's like, it's real life fantasy sports. Like, it's awesome. So you talk about it all the time. I take a lot of pride in U of L. I had a blast here, best 4 years of my life. And to come back and just do the little things, to just help someone else out and to get someone kicked off in the right direction, it's priceless. You can't do anything that makes you feel any better than giving back to kids and to students that want to get better and want to get their career started off in the right direction.
For me, one thing that I've really focused on, similar to Awab, kind of see people beforehand. So we actually have in our software, if we have their email address on file, it actually ties to their LinkedIn. So instead of looking them up on LinkedIn, I can just scroll down and see what they do and what position they're in and what they've done in the past. So it's a super, super easy process to see, are they a C-level executive? What organizations are they involved with? The big thing for me when it comes to like questions on the phone, just keeping it open-ended. So instead of how many games do you come out to, instead of do you go to games? If they say no, that's like, it's just a stagnant conversation. But if you keep questions open-ended, it's easier to transition into other questions, which ultimately can lead into sales conversations. If you want collegiate sports or if you want an entry-level position somewhere else, pursue what you're passionate about. Don't limit yourself to pro sports. Myself personally, I love professional basketball. I love pro sports. It's a fun atmosphere to be around. So if somebody wants to pursue that, 100% challenge yourself to get there. Why do I go back to work every day? Honestly, it's the people I work with. Like the people in my department, the people in the company, and the people on the clientele side I work with, but the people in the company that I work with, great guys from all over the country, so you expand your network so much and then they know people. It's just something that, honestly, I don't even see as a job. I see it as something that I enjoy, I do every single day, and it's not like, all right, I gotta go to work today. It's like, all right, let's go to work, let's have an awesome day, let's hang out with people that I like, and let's talk and watch sports. So it's great.
Yeah, sports sales, just because I knew that was my into pro sports. It's one of those things where you come in, your goal every day is to drive revenue for the company. I take a lot of pride in the Knicks, take a lot of pride in the Garden. It's a historical venue. I go to work every day, I walk up those, the train steps and just head into the office, and you got tourists there taking pictures and people just surrounded the main entrance, and you really just accept and kind of appreciate, like, this is where I work. Like, I go to work here, and people are here dying to come all over the world to come see this place. That's my big driver.
I was actually a SPAD minor, networked with a lot of the teachers here and had an opportunity to go on a few of the trips at the SPAD Association, and just learning from them and learning about how I can incorporate that in my day-to-day life and then ultimately into the career that I have now was great, because you get some behind-the-scenes access to different areas of sports, whether it's marketing or sales or finance, whatever it looks like, or the day-to-day operations. Just being able to get a glimpse into that world and then ultimately helping that transition to what you do on a day-to-day basis was great. It was a great learning tool and has definitely helped where I am now.
Can't talk enough about how important, how appreciative I am about the professors here. If anyone ever asks me, what do you think of Louisville? Like, I'm thinking about getting my sport management degree. 100% go. Like, you gotta go. Those professors are there to help you out.
If you can stay in contact with the professors similar to people you work with and network with, it can only help, because your network will grow. You stay in contact with people that you like to talk to, that you enjoy, and it's awesome.
Go Cards.
Go Cards.